In the heart of Tokyo, amidst the neon lights and bustling streets, emerged a voice that would challenge the status quo of the music industry in Japan. This voice belongs to one man and the subject of today's video. This is the story of Kohh. If you're a part of the niche community of Japanese hip-hop fans like I am, you may recognize this song, Team Tomodachi, going viral in the Japanese rap scene. However, Kohh is not new to the scene and has stood at the forefront pioneering the movement that would redefine the country's musical landscape since the early 2010s. However, if you're not part of this niche community, it may be surprising to learn you've heard this artist before. By 2015, Kohh had garnered his attention and respect of the slowly growing rap community blossoming in Japan. However, in 2015, one song skyrocketed his career to worldwide fame, this being a feature on Q-Dave's iconic And with his raw lyricism and unapologetic style, Kohh quickly garnered the attention, not only both domestically in Japan but internationally, despite the Western audience not even understanding the language. Now, originally, actually, when I started creating this video, it was after the release of Team Tomodachi, but we see now Meg Thee Stallion has surprised the world by featuring Yuki Chiba on her viral track. I don't even know what it's called. It's the one where it's like Okane Kasegi Orera Wasta. You know what I'm talking about when I do that. That's featuring Yuki Chiba, formerly known as Kohh, and it's just amazing. He hasn't been on the forefront of the American rap scene since Ichima, and this is just such a big thing for his career, my video about him, and just Japanese rap in general. This attention introduced him to the underground hip-hop scene. He garnered relationships with notable rappers in the underground scene, such as Xavier Wolf, J Stash, and even Andy Milonakis, who went under this MC name Young Sachi. Later on, he was actually featured in big names in the music industry, like his feature on the Higher Brothers song We Talking About.
We're talking about bitches and money.
But probably more notably, but less known, his feature on a fan favorite Frank Ocean song, Nike. It's hard to find information about this one, but I ended up finding it through the use of Reddit detectives. This was only released with the original release of the Boys Don't Cry magazine copy. That's why it's not as well known. I found a rip on YouTube, I believe, somewhere. Shout out to that person. On top of this feature with a notable American artist like Frank Ocean, he was also featured on American hip-hop media companies at the time, like his interview at Hot 97.
Laura Styles, I have Cast1 with me again.
Yeah.
We're back at it again, Casto.
We are. We're gonna keep this international thing rolling.
I love this.
Yeah, man. We gotta spread love to the whole world.
Okay, so
And his performance for 88 Rising.
Let me see. Let me see. Let's go. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's see.
As well as having a music video produced by World Star. And so with his new audience, he continued skyrocketing his way towards success with his release of his breakout album, Dirt. This was recently removed from all service streams. I'm not sure why, but it is one of my favorite albums, so if there's any chance you're listening to this, Kohh, please bring it back. That'd be great. To fully understand the story of Kohh, we'll need to take a step back and take a look at the history of this living legend. Before we take a look at these early years of Kohh, or Yuki Chiba as he goes by now, we have to acknowledge the perception of the Japanese life from the outside perspective. Most people think about the Japanese being very polite and a well-behaved country. Kohh did not live this cookie-cutter version of Japanese life that many Westerners may imagine, though. Kohh grew up in the vibrant district of Oji, Kita, Tokyo. While it is hard to find much information about his childhood, he did open up in the Vice documentary, which I would highly recommend you check out. I'll link it down below. It revealed to us some of his struggles that he had to push through in his early childhood. One of these is the shocking details about his father committing suicide while high and his mother's addiction to methamphetamines growing up. Things were tough for Yuki Chiba and his little brother, who had a little bit of fandom for a song that went viral under the name Lil Kohh. And because of this situation, he felt he was raised by the community around him, OG, and he does a lot to lift other artists in the community with him after earning a name for himself. In Kohh, we see a passion similar to old school rappers in the US in regards to the love for his community. Frequently, he's shouting out his home city of OG in many of his songs, but little did OG know that Kohh would shake the music industry in Japan like no other rapper before him. So while Japan has long been viewed through the lens of tradition and conformity, its musical landscape is far more diverse and dynamic than meets the eye. It wasn't until the emergence of artists like Kohh that rap and hip-hop gained mainstream recognition in the country, challenging societal norms and pushing boundaries in the process. Kohh was doing all sorts of subgenres of rap, even dipping his toes in rock with songs like I Want a Billion or Die Young. Kohh could be seen as the champion of the anti-culture movement in Japan, where he rejects this tradition and conformity that's seen through a lot of society. An example of this can be not only through his music, but his deep lyrics on songs such as Rimbo Nante Kimi Shinai or Business and Art, where each track he delves into the evils and joys of money, but also what makes something true art and how the lust for money can't accomplish art or create self-fulfillment. He also champions his counterculture in his fashion, sporting many tattoos which are very taboo in the culture of Japan. His most famous one, frankly, kind of funny. It's the Mona Lisa on his neck with a mustache on it. It might be during the swag era of the 2010s. It's a crazy tattoo. I would never get that. Something like that. It's crazy, but it's iconic. It's against the grain. It shows how he's championing the counterculture. You know what I mean? Hopefully with people like Kohh at the forefront of this counterculture, this might change in Japan, and we're seeing an increasing amount of younger people getting tattoos in Japan. I really hope the attitude does change, because I want tattoos, but my family would definitely disown me. I could probably go on and on about how great Kohh is and the different impacts he's had on the Japanese hip-hop community, but I think I'll never end up releasing this video if I keep going. I just want to conclude by saying, to check out Kohh's work. He's one of my favorite artists of all time. I've definitely idolized him a little bit. And then, honestly, be on the lookout for new works by him. He's not going to release anything under the name Kohh anymore. It's going to be strictly Yuki Chiba, which pretty much means Dirt is not coming back to Spotify. That's RIP. Check out that album wherever you can, whether it be SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever. There's going to be rips online. You should check that out for sure. Be on the lookout for more from Kohh. It's going to be Yuki Chiba now. And let me know if you guys want to see any other videos about Japanese rappers. There's plenty to choose from. There's Miyachi, Lex, A-Witch, or is it A-Witch? I'm not really sure on that one. There's Jin Dog. There's Kila. There's, part of Kita, Why Dizzy and Blaze. I can go on and on. If I didn't even mention Lex or JP the Wavy, I'm not sure. But yeah, be on the lookout. Let me know, and then hopefully y'all enjoyed the video.